Welcome to a big business day, the sharp end of what has been a captivating competition. We are down now to the last 8. And we rise now for the Japanese national anthem. Well, they have thrown down the gauntlet with that anthem. Now to match it. So this is where we're up to in the quarter-finals. Already plenty enough to get the juices flowing.
Well, look, when you reach this stage of the competition, you begin to think you can go the distance. Now, the big characters in either dressing room will be stressing the need to find whatever it takes to get through. Has everyone got the substance and character to make it happen? These are the questions that both of these sides have to answer today, and one side will obviously do it that bit better.
So it's down to business here. Oh, there's a probing ball.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Oh, that's a nice ball. It's out for a goal kick. That's a foul. Simple decision for the referee. Knocks it out wide. That's tidy. Forward tracking back like that, always appreciated by the crowd.
Well, it's not a surprise to see that these days, all part of a forward's duties.
That's been slipped through. Can he finish? Yes, it's in! Simplicity itself.
Well, of course, it's great play to set him up, Peter, but you can't say the defence did themselves many favours then. They really should have picked him up sooner.
Penetrate first. It is a truly precious lead.
Well, registering that crucial first goal has now given them more incentive and motivation to take this on.
Great run this, he's covered quite a distance already. that's well done, really robust. And he's there to make the challenge. Well, that's a foul, free kick's been given. And he is going into that little black book. Indonesia are enjoying a good spell right now and leading. Played into space out wide. Oh, nicely intercepted. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Takes a shot! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. And the score is 1-0. Now it's Minamino. No, not quite on the same wavelength. I think that's offside. Yes, it is. Hoisted upfield by the keeper. Japan have reclaimed it. Proves too strong. Played out wide. Aim forwards.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
There's the shot! Oh, he's really drilled it. Kubo wins the duel this time. Kubo. Now it's Kubo. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Strong running down that left flank. Five minutes till the break. Minamino. Done delicately. Now it's Minamino. Minamino! Good challenge, excellent challenge. Well, the defence just about came out on top, and they were certainly tested. Kubo. And the whistle goes for half-time. Well, there were plenty of talking points in that first half, but just the one goal. It's still anybody's game here.
Yeah, on the face of it, it looks a fair reflection of what we've all seen, Peter. Some incisive play one side, battling qualities on the other. I think this game is there to be won, and a minor tweak maybe all it needs to change it.
Indonesia head for the dressing room in possession of a 1-0 lead. So we're just settling back into this second half.
Indonesia definitely want to carry on in a similar manner, although I would exercise some caution, Peter. You wouldn't want to leave yourself open and...
Goes for a shot! Moved on forwards.
I'll tell you, Peter, the keeper owes him big time there. He's lucky his mate was wide awake to that.
Here's Kubo. It's anyone's ball now. Whistle's gone, that's foul. Well, he can't say now that he hasn't been warned.
I don't think you need to be an expert lip reader to know what's being said here.
Ball's gone out of play. Now then, the ball's come loose. He is through here. Does really well to win the ball there. Foot in. Well, that's surely a foul. Free kick.
The attendance for this match is 72,306.
Succumbs to the pressure. Looking to break at pace. And it's played forward. He's offering some sort of an apology there.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
He's not played the ball, that's a foul. Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, it's a natural instinct to defend when ahead, but it's too early for them to settle into that practice just now.
And he cuts out the supply. That's a fine challenge. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. No way through, so back it comes. A heavy challenge. Showing good feet. And the shot! A collective sigh of relief from the defence. Oh, perfectly measured that. And he's running, and a chance! Oh, the ball's come loose here. Shoots! Oh, and that should have been two.
That reaction says it all. They had a real chance to tighten the screw there, and it's been blown.
Japan can make their change now with a break in play.
Well, his stamina was called into question then, but there's absolutely nothing wrong with his heart and the efforts he put in. He was very willing, though, not quite able.
Substitution on the field. Number 4. Number 10. Number 22.
That looks a foul. The referee's given it. Just a talking to, I think. Yes, it is. Number 1-0 as we head towards the end. Can he get it? And the shot! And he hits the net! And there we have it, the two-goal cushion. Not so much sophistication as doggedness and sheer bloody-mindedness.
Yeah, he showed great reactions there. Right place, right time, easy pickings.
And when the manager called on him, he was only too happy to repay that fate.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
Things starting to look very comfortable. And into the grateful arms of the keeper.
Have beautifully policed that midfield. The opposition have been handcuffed.
Big chance! Endo gets it away. Mitoma. That's really well manoeuvred. It's a threatening ball. And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. Long ball by the goalkeeper. Whistle goes again, it's another offside decision. Kamada. Still no way through, the defending here is resolute. Time is up. So then, can they afford to believe just 2 games left and the wind is well and truly in their sails? So what do you take away from it all, Jim?
Look, it's a first obstacle jumped, and they can feel optimistic about the potentially tougher challenges that lay ahead now.
Ladies and gentlemen, please have your attention time as it's time to announce today's winning auctioneers.
So we are down to the last four. Semi-finals as they are meant to be, right on edge. Both sides have laid out their credentials to be here, but only one of them makes the final. Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up and we'll be getting underway very soon. And so we stand for the anthems. Quite some performance, and now here comes the response. It is extraordinary to think we've already reached this stage. Just this game, and then the final.
Yeah, one of the occasions of the season, and in an atmosphere to match it. We may well see a high-octane contest where both really look to test respective defences. I sincerely hope we avoid the alternative, which is a potential game of chess. It deserves much more than that, Peter. Here's hoping.
So it's down to business here. Moved on forwards. Aim forwards. Shot a goal! Real chance! It's a goal! And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
Saudi Arabia have their opener. It is a goal of real significance. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Proves too strong, and he has been fouled there. Cleared without complication. Does really well to win the ball there. He's going to be disappointed with that. Oh, shooting chance! There's the shot! Caught offside that time.
Well, it's been a very attacking start here. It's looking good for them if they can maintain what we've seen.
Indonesia suffering an early setback and looking to reel it back in.
Well, I would think, Peter, that This team needs help from the experience within. That should help begin the recovery at least.
Wins the duel this time. And it's played forward. Can he latch on to this? And he's onside. And that has been clubbed away. Lovely bit of skill. Can he deliver? That's really well manoeuvred. Well, that's beautifully weighted. And he's straight offside. Purring through the gears, and the ball's come loose here. Great ball if he can get there. He's big shot, shoots! Lofted upfield. Pressing, yeah, he's pulled him up for that challenge. That's really well manoeuvred. Aim forwards, brilliantly cut out. Moved on forwards, but that has been cut short. Decent chance! Great effort, beautifully taken.
Oh, the technical control was exquisite. The pummeled attempt was exasperating.
Into space, takes a shot! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Last-ditch defending, but that'll do.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Oh, nicely intercepted. Oh, they could break here. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. And he shoots! And it's played forward. Half-time in the semi-final. So a steady, solid and more than satisfactory first half. They've got the lead, and that gives them something to build on after the break.
Well, for me, Peter, things have never really got going, but at least this will be a good time to reflect and regroup. I can see a few changes coming, because whatever they've been doing, it just hasn't gelled.
And if you have just joined us, well, we've just begun the second period here.
Well, I think starting this half in a strong manner is essential, Peter, if you're chasing the game, which they are. You know, go with intent and purpose. Let your opponents know you're not just going to quietly bow down.
That pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
Can he finish? Well, that's surely a foul. Free kick. Well, the referee has made it pretty clear now that this is his last chance.
Well, he knew what he was taking on there, Peter, and special delivery from the ref. The keeper is ultra busy in trying to just get everything in order.
This certainly looks appetising, well within shooting range. He's gone direct. Just wouldn't stay down for him. Nice physical challenge. Now who's going to be first to this? He's in plenty of space here. Aldero claims it, safe hands. And again they run up against stubborn defending. Oh, he's found support out wide. He has found the way through. And the finish! Oh, nearly. Indonesia are able now to make their substitution. It's been on the cards for a few moments now. Long ball by the goalkeeper. It's a quick ball upfield. Moved on forwards. Oh, Red, nice interception. And that is out of play. Well, there is some activity down on the touchline. It seems there's going to be a change.
Number 19. Coming on the field is number 18.
So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, the time has arrived to start taking risks. They may well be happy just to level this.
Very nicely done. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. That's really well manoeuvred. That is as far as they're going to go. Crunching tackle. Whistle's gone, that's foul. Indonesia have turned to their bench and we're going to have a substitution.
Well, for me, this was the obvious substitution. He'd become just a little jaded, and as a result of that, he was most likely to make a mistake. I think sometimes when the body becomes tired, the brain goes with it, and I think that's happened in this case. Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nut.
Yeah, that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick. Well-timed, excellent interception.
Saudi Arabia surely have to be commended for their drive and desire. Most teams would be taking the easier defensive route by now.
Clears it away.
I think the message here is quite clear, Peter. They want another one and will seemingly keep going until they get it.
Over to the left. Oh, perfectly measured that. It's a loose ball. Oh, that is a good ball to find him.
Indonesia really don't have a choice now. They just have to throw everything forward and give themselves a chance to draw level.
Short changes him with that pass. That's a nicely weighted pass.
Indonesia really can only do one thing now, Peter. Get the ball up front, make sure it sticks, and sustain some pressure.
Ball's played through. That is lovely.
Saudi Arabia have really been terrific at snuffing out the threat. Now for something different.
They've missed out on the final, but by reaching the semi-final, their reputation is enhanced. Getting this far, an achievement in itself, and despite all of the... So welcome, one and all, to semi-final day. Each side, at the expense of the other, determined, convinced that it is they who will be contesting the final and indeed perhaps going on to glory. This, though, is a game right on the edge. There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. It is extraordinary to think we've already reached this stage. Just this game, and then the final.
A game, some may argue with justification as being harder than the final itself, Peter. I can certainly attest to that from my own experience. While you do everything to tell yourself you shouldn't get too ahead of things, it's actually harder than it seems. But it's looking like a terrific occasion here. Let's just hope we have a game to match all of this wonderful expectation.
Well, if you did just miss it, we are up. Can he finish? And Saudi Arabia take the lead. It is a good finish. The odds were against him. Little matter.
Such a well-worked finish. It looked like he was going to be shut down, but he thrives in situations like that.
Saudi Arabia have their opener. It is a goal of real significance. Moved on forwards. Great defending, strong and determined. Muscular approach does pay off here. Well, that's a foul. Free kick's been given. Indonesia are already chasing the game. Long time to go.
Well, I would think, Peter, that this team needs help from the...
Chance for a shot! It's a goal! Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
Yeah, and I think it always looks a bit more dramatic when the frame of the goal plays its part.
Indonesia grab the equaliser and we're all square.
Well, there's resilience for you, Peter. As a side, they never lost focus despite the setback, and this is thoroughly merited for me. Now they can go one better, possibly.
And that's been won straight back. Oh, it's come loose. Well, the scoreline is tight, the tie right on a knife edge. This interception, his positioning was spot on. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Ah, he made it look a bit predictable.
It's really well manoeuvred. Gets a foot in here. Ooh, delicate chip through. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. And that's a throw-in. Ah, good steal, he just read it. Tries a shot! Oh, that was no routine save.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
They've played it short. Cross to the back post. He's there to get rid. Strong running down that left flank. He has found the way through. Chance to play it in. Defending of the desperate variety. That has been cut short. Oh, such a clever touch. Indonesia couldn't do a whole lot with it there. They could do with more sharpness in their passing. Whistle's gone, that's a foul. Well, the referee has made it pretty clear now that this is his last chance.
Well, he knew what he was taking on there, Peter, and special delivery from the ref.
It's a loose ball. Cleared away. Oh, he's going to be pulled back for that one. He's shooting! Oh, nearly, but nearly is nothing.
Well, he looks a little annoyed with himself, Peter, but he hit it well enough. Better look next time, maybe.
Cuts out the pass. He's in plenty of space here. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. He's got to be in here! Saudi Arabia have got it back and they'll have another go. And the semi-final reaches halfway. Nothing to separate the two teams at half-time. They've both given it a really good go and they head into the break all square. What have we learned from the first 45 minutes?
I think the manager should be pretty happy that his side managed to come in on level terms. Things seem to be going a little against them, but they stemmed the tide, got their equaliser, and I think we're in for an exciting second half now.
So in they come for the break with nothing to separate them. The score 1-1. And we are back underway. Oh, what a ball! Spread out to the left. Proves too strong. Now then, the ball's come loose. Aim forwards. That looks a cracking ball. Oh, well played. He needed to get that right. Now that's well seen too. Yeah, he's pulled him up for that challenge. Gets good distance on it. It's a throw in. Oh, nice touch. He's got options in the box if he gets his head up. Shoots! Well, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Shot a goal! That's a half-decent try.
Yeah, he may have snatched at that a bit, even though it was quite close.
And it's played forward. Aim forwards. A mixture of good defending and indecisive passing. No progress. Time for a change in personnel.
Saudi Arabia, number 20, coming to replace him is...
Does really... That a foul? Yes, the referee's given it. Moved on forwards. Have it back and can go again. And he's on a charge. He's free, he shapes to shoot! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
And that has been cleared. So who's he picking out? Easy enough for the goalkeeper. And that is going out for a goal kick.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
A couple of changes then in quick succession.
Substitution in progress.
Wins the duel this time. Tries to get it clear. Out to the left it goes. And the break is on. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. And they're not going to make any further progress now. And it's played forward. Abdul Hamid. That's really well manoeuvred.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
Oh, nicely intercepted.
Indonesia clearly are pushing for the win here, Peter. It's making for a very frantic end to this game.
He's found support out wide. He's in, surely! And he shoots!
Indonesia really can't be faulted for their attitude, and if they go on to win this, it'll be fully deserved.
Great chance! Oh, it's in! Late in the day! This could well be it!
Indonesia, the danger was always there, Peter. We all knew they'd be pouncing on any slip or any sort of indecision. They need to sharpen up or it's going to happen again.
Ah, now some movement on the bench, and we are going to see a change.
Well, his stamina was called into question then, but there's absolutely nothing wrong with his heart and the efforts he put in. He was very willing, though not quite able.
Substitutions taking place.
Having turned the game on its head, now can they hold out?
Well, the last moments now, Peter, are going to be very frantic. There's still time for a twist or two yet.
Abdul Hamid, now here's the delivery.
Saudi Arabia really can only do one thing now, Peter. Get the ball up front, make sure it sticks, and sustain some pressure.
Only 3 minutes added time.
Clears it away. Fourth official showing that there will be 3 minutes of added time. Not much time now for anything fresh to happen, I think. Saudi Arabia making consecutive changes here.
Well, for me, this was the obvious substitution. He'd become just a little jaded, and as a result of that, he was most...
That's pretty clear, it is a foul. Well read, all danger is averted. So that's it, it is all over. Indonesia have done it. They have earned their big day and they have every reason to feel good about their chances. Your final thoughts, Jim?
Well, they passed that test in flying colours, and they have every reason to believe that they can go all the way now.
Ladies and gentlemen, I'd just like to remind you that parking in the area around the stadium is
Well, football, as we all understand these days, is a sport of rapidly expanding recognition in this gigantic geographical zone. It is much helped by massively improving standards, by the exploits of national teams on the world scene, and indeed, of course, by some of the stars plying their trade in Europe's major leagues. The final here, a testament to just how far the game has come, and who knows, an opportunity for more stars of the future. Both teams, Jim, eyeing the ultimate prize here, unerring focus and determination in all of those eyes.
Bringing back memories for me, Peter, a chance to have your name in the club's history. Having had the privilege of experiencing this a fair few times in my own career, there really is nothing that compares. Once you get there, you want to keep coming back. I still feel like that now.
The action has already started.
As with a lot of finals, caution plays a big part in the opening stages, but an early goal can blow all that away, so I hope that we can create an attacking contest here, which obviously we want for the showpiece.
Chance for a shot! Oh, no shortage of confidence there.
Well, that was certainly impressive, Peter. Great run, just a shame the finish let him down.
And the counter is on. And claimed it back swiftly. He is through here. Tries a shot! He can get that clear.
Really are pushing their fullbacks forward now.
Aiming to do what?
Well, it's a case of engaging your opponents further up the pitch to take the sting out of opposition attacks. It's effectively a wide press.
Wins the duel this time. The ball is loose and the chase is on. That's really well manoeuvred. Cuts out the pass. Indonesia yet to have an attempt on goal. Well, they could break here. might be danger here. And he shoots! And a terrific save from the keeper.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
And it's hoisted clear. Aim forwards. Moved on forwards. He's in plenty of space here. Gets into some space. Now that's a fine challenge. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. Deep cross. And they've got rid. Now then, the ball's come loose. Oh, what a pass! Expertly cut out, really nicely done. And he's heaved it away. And here's the chance to counter. He's got away. Oh, that's a clever-looking ball. Throw it. Looks a good... Climbs up big! And oh, he's got that completely wrong. Oh, perfectly measured that. And that's been won straight back. Nicely intercepted. Yeah, he's fouled him there. And the whistler's gone for a reckless challenge there. And he's managed to get free. Tries to cross. Oh, well cut out. No margin for error there at all. And it's played forward. Well, there's the whistle. The first half of the final has flown by. It hasn't been a bad watch, not by any means. The intensity levels are there. We've just lacked that telling breakthrough moment. Well, we've had the first 45 minutes of the final, Jim. How's it looking for you?
Well, with it being a final, caginess is to be expected. Each obviously wants it badly, but neither wants to find themselves behind, and that's the issue now.
Well, after 45 minutes, it is still goalless. A change, perhaps, after half-time. And we are already promptly back underway. 0-0, and we're at the halfway point. Proves too strong. Clipped into space. He hits it! Oh, that probably deserved better.
Well, you see what a difference it makes to have so many runners into the box. Makes life so much harder for that defence.
Does really well to win the ball there. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Goalless still, and either side really getting onto the front foot. There's a probing ball. It's really well manoeuvred. It's run loose here. Oh, good ball. Well, they've broken out here, and this could be the moment. Well, that's well done, really robust. Oh, good spread. A deeply frustrating game so far. Certainly in terms of the scoreline, it remains 0-0. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. There will be a throw-in.